Yo, what's going on, guys? Bennie here, and welcome back for another video. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my custom LEGO Super Mario Bowser's Fury SlipSkate Slopes expansion set. If you're going to enjoy today's video, it would mean a lot to me if you guys like and subscribe. I'm going to try something new out. Big shout out to this person. He was actually the first comment on my last video. If you guys want your comment shouted out in my next video, make sure to subscribe and also turn on notifications so when I do upload, you can try to be like the first person to comment down below, and then I'll shout you out. So yeah, I just thought that would be kind of fun and like a different change of pace. But also, big shout out to the subscriber for having such an amazing idea. Remember, if you guys want a shout out in one of my future videos, make sure to comment down below your ideas for future LEGO Super Mario sets, and also make sure to subscribe. Alright, with all that stuff out of the way, let's just jump right into this awesome custom build, because honestly, this one's pretty interesting. Okay, so the first character that we are going to be taking a look at is the Ice Skate Cat Goomba. Now, in the Super Mario game, in this level, this character isn't actually featured in the level, so this isn't an enemy that like Mario fights traditionally, but I decided to include him here because I didn't want to make a huge ice skate boot power up for Mario to get in. If LEGO were to make this, they would probably make some sort of boot that Mario could actually interact with and get in, but because the slope was pretty small, I didn't really want to make Mario really big on it and like able to slide down himself, so it just kind of like makes the enemy interact with the set instead of Mario actually interacting with the set. I'll show you guys later. Anyways, the build for this is pretty cool. There's a bunch of different bow pieces and some flat tiles to kind of give it that nice smooth round look. The bottom of the skate is just like made up with some different flat tiles and some different bow pieces just to kind of give it like a really flat and really slick design, so it can slide around on either like icy or like flat surfaces. On the top, you can actually see there's just a traditional cat Goomba in there. He just has the little cat ears. The interactive Mario tile is on the back, and also you can see that there's like a little rubber tail in the back and like a face print, which is kind of cool. That's pretty much it for this character. It's pretty simple but pretty cool. Let's move on to the next one. Next up, we have the Cat Koopa Troopa. Now, this character I included in my custom Cat Boom Boom set. This character is pretty cool. He has 3 different prints, one for his eyes, one for his nose, and one for his belly or shell. This character is built exactly like a regular Koopa Troopa, except with 2 little cheese slope pieces just to represent his little cat ears. He has some regular Technic arms and also the nice little Mario 2x2 feet. That's pretty much it for this character. Let's move on to the last one. The last character in this set is kind of goofy. This is the Cat Goomba in a floaty, or like the floaty Cat Goomba. Now, I included a regular floaty Goomba in my character pack series 3. If you haven't seen that video, make sure to go check it out. It's a great video. This character is exactly like that, but it's just a cat Goomba instead of a regular Goomba, and the cat Goomba portion of this build is just like any other cat Goomba or regular Goomba. It uses that same 2x2 tile to give it that nice face print. You can also see there's 2 cheese slope pieces on the top of its head to give it those nice cat ears. There's also a rubber tail piece in the back to kind of give it that nice cat tail. The flotation device is just made up of a bunch of different flat tiles and also 1 round tile. That's pretty much it for this character. Let's move on to the actual build in this set. So starting off from right to left, we have this first little section right here. Now, this area is really simple. This is where you find your floaty Goomba. You can also see there's a bunch of like black water stuff. That's the sort of stuff that like Bowser or like Fury Bowser comes out of. It's like the black paint or whatever that Mario gets damaged by if he hits it in the Bowser Fury game. We got some of that, and there's some spikes coming out of the water, which is just those 1x1 cylinder cones and also the 2x2 bigger cylinders. Then from there, we can see one of the main pillars that's holding up the whole SlipSkate slope build. If we follow that up and we go to the very top of the whole main area of the sloping build, we can see it just goes up and it actually arches to this nice little starting track. Now, in game, this is a lot different. Mario can actually get in one of the boots and he can go down this huge like little pathway and get a bunch of like different coins and different challenges and do all this sort of stuff. But in LEGO, or in this version, since Mario or the interactive Mario is so big, and I didn't really want to make this set super huge, I decided to have the main interaction be with the Goomba. in his little ice skate shoe, so Mario can actually interact with it by when he like hits the interaction tile on the back of the Goomba, he can actually send it down the path. You can see the first part of the path is just all those spikes. I don't know how well it would slide on those first couple of spikes. It would probably be all like lopsided, but right when it gets to that little Technic beam where you can see the special little tiles that actually holds the rail, I feel like then it would be like really smooth when it rides down that whole pathway. You can see Mario can stand on that back little part back there, with that being just like a nice light blue color. So Mario can stand on that and then hit the back of the Goomba. Then moving on down from there, we can see that they actually connect all the way down. There's some different sloping bricks and some different arching bricks just to kind of give it that nice bulk design, like around the bottom. There's also these Technic special plates that really hold the skate, so when you slide it down the main pathway, it doesn't like go all over the place and it actually like stays there. Anyways, you can also see there's just some nice little like sand blue flat tiles. Those aren't really representing ice as much as they are just representing the tile that's on the main build in game. I really like how that turned out, and I feel like just like this whole sloping mechanism is a great stand-in for the actual interaction in game. Since Mario probably couldn't go down this if LEGO did end up making this set, I feel like it would be nice to have some sort of interaction and some sort of correlation to the actual game. Anyways, moving on from there, we have the main little hub area. Now this is the end part where Mario goes in game, like after he goes through his whole track, and this is actually where the Goomba would end up landing. There is also a question block cube, so Mario can interact with that and get a random power up. You can see some foliage growing over the side. That's a nice teal color. I really like how that turned out. There's also a little area if you want to manually control the Goomba. He can actually fly off and then go into the sand or like the little island to the side over there. Anyways, yeah, this is basically just a bunch of different plates and a bunch of different special bricks on the sides to kind of give it that brick wall texture. And it kind of has like this nice little castle design. I really like how this looks. I think it looks a lot like the version in-game, but it also has like a nice Lego spin to it. Anyways, let's check out that island and then let's move on to the box. And here is the final island area. Now this is where you find your Cat Koopa Troopa. There's also some nice teal bushes, which I really like. There's also some nice cheese slopes that are in that nice muddy sand color. And then there's just a bunch of different Mario plates on the ground as well. That's pretty much it for the builds for this set. Let's move on to the box and then my final thoughts. Anyways, the box for the set is pretty cool. You can see it is an expansion set in the bottom right. There's a warning label down there as well. The whole set is featured pretty prominently on the box. You can also see the Bowser Fury logo instead of the Lego Mario logo. That's kind of cool. Mario is sadly not included in the set. The set number is 71416. That is just a random number. That's definitely not a already existing set number, and if it is, then I'm sorry, I just made it up. You can see the name for this set is Bowser Fury SlipSkate Slopes. That is a really confusing name. There are 447 pieces in this set, and this set is 8+, but who cares? That's pretty much it for the box. Let's move on to my final thoughts. But before we move on to my final thoughts, I just really quickly wanted to show you guys all of my LEGO custom Bowser Fury sets that I've made so far. I think all together these just look so amazing. Starting off from left to right, you can see Plessy over there and just like the main hub area. Now I didn't include Bowser Fury's like big shell because Bowser Fury is out of his shell right now, just chilling in the middle. You can see him right there. Going to the right of Big Ol' Bowser, you can see Mount Magmeow. Now that is one of my favorite videos on my channel. I love the build for that. Make sure to go check that video out. And then we have today's set. This is SlipSkate Slopes. And then all the way to the far right, you can see Boom Boom's little castle area. That's also a really good video. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it for this build. Let's move on to my final thoughts. Anyways, my final thoughts for this set is it's actually very interesting. I feel like the main interaction with this set is the main set, so I feel like it would be a cool Mario set because like all Mario sets are really interactive with the actual Mario figure. I'm sad that Mario can't actually get in the small little boot and then slide down the whole track. I could have definitely made it like a ton bigger and made it like a $300 set, and then Mario can just go down the whole course and make it super like exactly like it was in game, but I feel like that wouldn't like be really cool, and I really don't think LEGO would end up doing that. I feel like this is somewhat realistic, and if LEGO were to do this, then it would still be pretty cool. The characters in this set are alright. The Koopa Troopa's okay, it's nothing too special. I love that boot build. It looks really, really cool. And also, I like to get that little floaty Cat Goomba. That's also a cool one. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way till the end. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys so much. Remember to turn on my notifications so you guys can drop a like and also try to get like the first like on the video when my next video comes out for your shout out. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And remember, don't talk when you're chewing food because that is very disrespectful and you're a bad dog. Okay, goodbye.